Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the collective for all signs for February 25th, 2020. This is a reading for all signs, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm just going to ask that while I'm doing this reading, you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. And most of all, I want to thank you for being on this journey with me and all the love and support that you guys show my channel. It really means a lot to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Seven of Wands. Lots of fire energy. Okay, Leo, Aries, Sag energy, very passionate, very in and out, quick moving energy. Someone might be feeling a bit defensive because of this as well. You might have somebody that kind of comes in and out of your life, swoops you off your feet, walks off, comes back again. Let's go ahead and see how that resonates with this reading. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying your new moon and Pisces readings. They were quite powerful. Really good energies there for us. Whoops. All right. We'll take it. Okay, so your first card out is the Six of Pentacles. You have the Justice card. This came out yesterday, I believe. And the Page of Cups. Wow. And here's that Eight of Wands in reverse. Your overall energy here is the Nine of Wands, and this is showing up in reverse. The Nine of Wands is a real need for rest. This is Aries, Leo, Sag energy, and this card is the card of the wounded warrior. You can see that there. He's been through a lot. It's taken him a lifetime or many lifetimes to collect all of these wands, which are experiences, and he's just taking a break. Now, with this card in reverse, it's also telling us that, you need to, you might be feeling quite exhausted. We are moving after this new moon period into the waxing moon period, where we're really going to be focused on getting things done and watching our manifestations or working towards our goals and to watch our manifestations come to fruition in the full moon. So Spirit is saying, you might be feeling mentally exhausted. He does have his head wrapped here, so you could be feeling a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious, especially during this time of Mercury retrograde. Which is, it happens to all of us. The energies really slow down and make things quite uncomfortable for us because we have to sort of deal with things that we would prefer to just sort of sweep under the rug, or things that we thought we had dealt with. And we might be triggered by people or by things that are coming back to us from the past, thinking, man, I thought I had cleared this energy. I thought I had moved on from this, but apparently not. So again, a little bit of exhaustion and a little bit of a need for rest. The Emperor is all about discipline. It's all about focus. He's all about, standing your ground, setting your boundaries. And also he's all about, using your mind over your heart. And you might have to make some really tough decisions, but it's going to be quite easy for you because you're going to be feeling quite assertive at this time. And underneath that we have the Tower, and we all know what a Tower moment is, something very difficult, very sudden. So you might be dealing with some shocks, or you might be ready to make some changes, and you're standing in your Emperor power because you're tired of being exhausted. You're tired of feeling like you're pulled in many different directions, or you're working, and all you do is hit a brick wall. This can be at work, this can be in your relationships, this can be in romance, it can be dating, whatever, however that might resonate with you. Now, the first card out, you have the Six of Pentacles. I love this card. When it's in the upright, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this is all about giving and receiving and being balanced. And when it's in the reverse, it's like there's something here that's really out of balance. Either you're working too much and you're not getting the compensation that you deserve. It could be just that your emotions are extremely out of balance. You might be feeling a real sense of anxiety or depression, and that could be that you're not living quite in the present. But it could also be a relationship where you're giving and you're not receiving. Okay, so just make sure that you do that internal body scan and see, okay, where do things hurt? What is really bothering me? Where can I bring more balance into my life? Because next to that, you have the Justice card, which is Libra energy. You need to do that, okay? It's all about balance. It's about making decisions. You might have to use your head over your heart to bring balance back into your life, but the overall message, very strong message, is something out of balance, a relationship, a job, a romance, or something within yourself needs to be brought back into equilibrium. Now, we do have the Page of Cups coming out, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and the Page of Cups can be a message, so you might be receiving a message that you don't really want to hear, but it's also all about getting really in touch with your emotions and your psychic abilities. You might, right now during Pisces season, our psychic abilities are quite enhanced, and our dreams, we might be having very intense dreams, so it's always recommended to keep a dream journal and also do that self-analysis. Okay, what were you dreaming about? What were the messages you were receiving? And then what were the things that that your psyche were working through in the dreams as well? The Page of Cups, he's somebody, he's very focused on this cup. I feel like he's trying to levitate this fish, or he's trying to really use his mind and control his emotions and his psychic abilities. But when it's in the reverse, it's kind of like he's getting distracted by this fish jumping out of the water, that there's still more work to do. Okay, this can also be that there's an offering coming to you that isn't quite what it seems. So you have to really take a good hard look and be very discerning about what this person or what this situation is really offering you, because this fish may have gone bad. He might have traveled far and wide to come to you to bring you this message, but by then that fish is no longer, fresh and beautiful, and it could be quite spoiled and stinky. Now, the next card out, we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag energy, and this is my Law of Attraction card. This is also all about traveling. This is about rapid fire communication, but when it's in the reverse, it's kind of like these wands, something that was moving forward. I just see, like out of a cartoon, whoom, all of these wands hitting the ground very quickly. Okay, so there might be a lack of communication here. There might be radio silence between you and a person. You might be working towards something, or you might have been working towards something, but you're just too exhausted and there's not enough balance to keep this going at this time. Okay, or it could just be that, hey, it's time for you to detach from the outcome. You've done all that you can, maybe time to surrender at the moment and let the divine take over for a bit, and just make sure that you're not trying to micromanage the outcomes of the situations here. All right, I'm going to pull some energy oracle cards, see what additional messages we get for the collective, February 25th, 2020. Okay, additional messages for the collective, February 25th, 2020. All right, we get the Victory card. I think this card came out yesterday. Wow, this is 2 and 8. That breaks down to a 10. So there is some sort of completion. Balance is going to be the key to your success here, okay? And doing exactly what I said, going through, checking out, doing that whole body scan, see what hurts, and then emotionally see what hurts, what isn't working, what isn't balanced. Okay, why are you feeling so exhausted? What can you change or slightly tweak to bring yourself or this situation back into balance? Angel of Love, 49. Ooh, this is a 13, breaks down to a 4. 4s are also about your stability. So this very well could be a romantic relationship or situation for some of you, or it could be just something that you're very emotionally attached to. Okay, so it could be, a creative project you've been working on, a job that you've been going for, or that you've been working in for quite a long time. But this Angel of Love is also a reminder that you're not alone, that your angels are with you. Okay, and the divine is guiding you. 14, caring connections. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is going to be a romantic situation, but things are still right and up in the air right now. And again, you really have to be discerning what somebody is offering you. Have they been giving you what they've been promising? Have they been following through on their promises? Can they give you what it is you want? Because I do feel like some of you are really coming to a crossroads here. But if we look at the energy oracle cards here, this is absolutely gorgeous, because it looks like somebody here is, very intent on making a love connection work. Okay, so is that you, or is that the other person? And there is a lot of love here. This Victory card is absolutely one of my favorite cards. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to pull some Soul's Journey Oracle cards for you guys. See what additional messages we have for the collective, February 25th, 2020. Additional messages for the collective, February 25th, 2020. All right, you get forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay, so this is also the need to forgive yourself and to forgive others. Okay, now obviously it doesn't mean you have to forgive someone who's been abusive, or you don't necessarily have to forgive their actions, but try to see the reason behind why people do certain things. And forgiving yourself, you did the best you could with what you had. Okay, and if you're tired, it's not a problem. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes we feel like taking a break is a bad thing. And also Mercury retrograde is this built-in break. It's an astrological break, a time to sort of pull back where we've been go 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 trying to manifest, get this done, balance this energy, whatever it might be. And Mercury retrograde says, hey, pull back, relax, okay? And see where you have any resentment build up. And is it something that, with you forgiving, remember forgiveness is a tool to help yourself first. And then, you see what happens. But I feel like some of you might feel like, that somebody wasn't in touch with their emotions, or you might feel a little bit duped, or you just feel, completely exhausted because some of you might have been overgiving in this situation. And right now there might be a lack of communication and you're just sort of trying to get in touch with your emotions, okay? But I feel like there's a good amount of distraction around you. All right. And then we have blame. Wow, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So we have forgiveness and blame. I feel like definitely between a love relationship, but this could also be something happening at work or within a family. Okay, because caring connections don't always have to be romantic, but I accept responsibility for my well-being. Remember, you and only you are responsible. If you are overgiving, remember that Emperor energy, it's time to be assertive. And, I was or can be a perpetual overgiver myself. But once you look at it, nobody's forcing me to do this. It's a part of myself that I have to really look inside and say, hey, why am I doing this? Because it's tied up with me personally and with many of us with our self-worth. Actually, I deserve to receive what I'm giving, right? And I'm the one to blame for overgiving and setting up situations like this. Because if you set boundaries, then maybe the person doesn't realize your boundaries. Maybe you've never been very clear on what your boundaries are, what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept in a romantic relationship, in a family love relationship, or in a work situation. Okay, so be careful, where you're placing blame. And if somebody is blaming you, remember that they have to take responsibility for their actions. You can only control your journey, nobody else's. Okay, so I'm going to pull an angel healing with the angels card here. Additional messages for the collective for February 25th, 2020. Additional messages for the collective, February 25th, 2020. Okay, and we have Archangel Michael. Yes, Archangel Michael is a sign of protection here. Also, Archangel Michael, he will help you with any issues, any difficulties, any obstacles that you might be having. Really, really beautiful energy there. And I'm getting some of you might have been receiving messages already from Archangel Michael. Some of you might have been receiving this during your dream time. I am seeing also, that Nine of Swords energy. But the Archangel Michael card, I'm going to read it to you. The powerful Archangel is within you right now. He gives you courage and helps release you from the effects of fear. Yeah, so again, you might have been stuck in a cycle of blaming someone else and then forgiving them and bringing them back. And right now you're trying to decide, is this something that I can keep doing? Because it has me really out of balance. Through this card, so let's take a look at it. Archangel Michael is making his presence known to you. He is the symbol of true courage, stemming from knowing that God's love is the only power there is. Michael is letting you know that as you make changes in your life and as you encounter challenges, you are safe and secure. God and the angels help you stay true to yourself during trying times. Okay, so you're definitely going through a bit of anxiety, some difficult times here. Have heart to heart discussions with Michael often. Pour out all of your concerns to him. Don't worry about overburdening him. Michael, like all of the angels, is able to be with everyone simultaneously who needs him. He has no limitations of time or space, so he can help you and others concurrently or at the same time. Also, I heard, you might be dealing with somebody named Michael. There might be an important Michael or Mike in your life. If that resonates with you, just leave me a message down below. Okay, the last card I'm going to pull for you guys is an advice card for February 25th, 2020. All right, this is my Mystical Wisdom card deck, and I'm absolutely loving it. So let's go ahead and see what final advice spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides have for the collective, February 25th, 2020. All right, you get enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. So I'm getting this is really important for you right now. Again, for those of you that do energy work or Reiki or massage, balancing these chakras, okay, is really going to help you. Use your intuition, and then also with your solar plexus, set those boundaries like we're seeing there with that Emperor card. That's going to be the best thing for you. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. Most of all, I want to thank you for being here and for listening and all the love and support that you show me, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day.